let's go over like quick mechanics we discovered with Galeforce. All right, so Galeforce can be used. Fuck, what did we figure out? Galeforce can be used. The timing, if you want to use it after net, is the timing for the EW combo. So let's say you EW combo and you buffer it. Caitlyn's gonna do that, right? Buffer it means E and then immediately W. What you do with the EW combo to time it correctly is right when you see Caitlyn do the net animation, you trap, right? So the same with Galeforce. If you E buffer Galeforce, it's gonna do that. So you need to see the net come out first, then Galeforce, like that, to get it smooth. So things you can do with this, well, the most obvious application that comes to mind is a double headshot combo. Let's say you like stack headshot, right? On your passive, and then late game we know that there's the E flash headshot, right? Double headshot with your single headshot auto cancel, whatever. You can do the same with Galeforce, right? If you net and then Galeforce an attack before the net lands, you can fit the extra auto in, right? On one item. Other things to note is that Galeforce is like Lucian dash. This is a short dash and a long dash, okay? So if you want to do damage, it's probably the short dash. And if you want to do, you know, avoid stuff or get away, it's probably the long dash. It's like Lucian. It's like Lucian short hop, okay? So you probably just get a feel for it when you play Lucian. That's probably the easiest way to practice this. And then other things we figured out is that after Galeforce, net cannot be buffered after Galeforce. Okay? What do I mean by that? You can Galeforce and then trap. For example, if I'm standing here, I will input buffer Galeforce into trap. And it looks super fucking smooth, right? It's hot, actually. And maybe you can even Galeforce Q, right? Like that. Or like even Galeforce ulti. But the worst thing is that you cannot buffer net with Galeforce. You cannot buffer net with Galeforce. It's awful. For some reason, I don't know why. Right? It's actually disturbing why you can't. You have to wait for the Galeforce to be over and then cast net. And it looks so slow. I can't even get it right, because if you fuck it up, your net's not gonna come out. And that's really bad for like consistency. So like, I mean, you can still do it. It's just like, you would really have to practice this, you know? So yeah, that's definitely one thing I would note about the Galeforce here, is that you cannot buffer the net. You would have to manually net after you see Galeforce is over. Or you'd memorize the timing for a short Galeforce, like short Galeforce into net, right? You would have to memorize the timing, or a long Galeforce into net, right? So I don't know. You have to play around there and practice with this item. Okay, disclaimer: I don't even know if this item is even good, right? Damage-wise or whatever, but it definitely has some cool combo applications. Other things you might see on Twitter are like you can like, you know, EW, like EW Galeforce, something like that. It's all like variation on like the things we showed you, right? You can kind of put these together. Maybe you want to like do Galeforce, like E flash ideas. I don't know, dude. Right? You still just put these chains together. But that's kind of like the fundamentals of Galeforce. I've kind of like, you know, tested out in these like 20 minutes. So yeah, if you guys come up with practical ideas, like this is like a fun peekaboo combo. We figured out you can Galeforce trap into net out of a bush, right? Stuff like that can be very practical. Or let's say Thresh is winding up his hook, right? You can W trap, you can W net and then Galeforce out, or even better, EW combo Galeforce, right? Because we know that the timing on net is the trap timing, and if you're putting out a trap, you just immediately Galeforce, right? So like this, right? So that even if he's winding up the hook, you're gonna own his ass, right? Like this. It's just, my only concern is that this item might just do no damage, okay? So haven't tested any games yet, but hopefully these mechanics are, you know, fun to practice. You know, you think it's cool, whatever. Maybe you guys have some ways to practically use it in game, but honestly, I expect Galeforce to be not viable. Yeah, I just don't know how you do damage. Like you would need Infinity Edge, but Infinity Edge is only good after like 3 items due to its new passive perfection, right? So yeah, I don't fucking know if this is even good, but you know, time will tell. Okay, we'll put out some videos and see how it is. All right, so yeah, see you guys next time.